talk to you about a computer. Now, I use a computer since I was in kindergarten. Probably you use it too for completing a task, making videos, playing games, and many others. I want to talk to you about several things. The first one is the basic part of a computer, and then the evolution of Windows and the positive and negative impact of a computer. Let's get to the first one. The first one is you have a CPU, or so many people call it processor. It is the brain of a computer. If you don't have CPU, you can't turn on your computer. The next one, you have RAM, or random access memory. It functions when you turn on your computer. If you open an app, the RAM will work it for you. If you don't have any RAM, probably your computer can turn on but can't run any apps. The next one is storage drive. You probably know what storage drive function. It is for keeping the photos, videos, or file on your computer. And then the next one, you have graphics card. There are two types of graphic card: the integrated graphic card and the graphic card that look like this. It is rectangle shape with a fan on it. The purpose is when you want to use your computer as a editing device or playing heavy games, you should buy the rectangle and fan graphics card rather than the GPU integrated with the CPU. Okay, the next one is motherboard. You probably know the name mother and board. It is your main part. The CPU attached to it, graphic cards attached to it, and RAM attached to it. So this is a very important part of your computer. And then you have a keyboard, a mouse, a monitor, and power supply. The use of power supply is to transfer your electricity from your home into your computer. Okay, you got the basic part. Now I want to show you the OS. Basically, the OS is a software to run a software. There are so many kind of OS available out there, like Linux, iOS, Android, and Windows. Because in Indonesia the popular one is Windows, I want to show you the evolution of Windows. Let's get into the first one. There is Windows 1.0. This is the first window that Microsoft ever created. This is pretty have bad critics on it because it is unresponsive and very expensive. So this is not a very good start from Windows. The next one is the update from Windows 1.0 to 2.0. This is very good Windows. They said the critics are good. They are convincing people to use Windows because it can do multitask, not like Macintosh Apple. This OS can open several apps at one time. Next one, we have Windows 3.0. There are no changes into the performance wise, but the graphics has changed from the blue one to the gray one. The update from Windows 3.0 is Windows 3.1. It has a start button. Everybody likes the start button because it is very easy to find file in the start button. So the next one is Windows 95. It is created in the year of 1995. It is sold over 4 million copies worldwide. This is a very successful Windows and make Windows confidence to release their next Windows. There is Windows 98, created in the year of 1998. It is a major update from 16-bit to 32 bits. It has some greater performance-wise because it is very responsive and security and very safe. We're entering the new era. In the year of 2000, Windows released two software. There is Windows 2000 and Windows Me. It is for two different purposes. The Windows 2000 is for server, like cashier computer or internet cafe computer. Windows Me is for personal use. Windows Me, for your information, stand for Millennium Edition. but because they said Windows Me is very corrupted and very error, not many apps can open with Windows Me. They call it Windows Mistake Edition. Poor Windows. The next one is Windows XP. This is a very legendary Windows. Many people liked it. It has been sold over 400 million copies in the first year of its, in the 5 years of its release. It is a very iconic Windows. You can see the start button is green, and you have that hill and a very blue sky. It is the first window that sold so much they defeated Apple iOS and Linux. The next one is Windows Vista. Released in 2007, the expectation runs high, but this Windows Vista is actually very bad. Many apps crashed and it consumed RAM more, and the storage drive for this Windows is very high, so it is not very efficient. The next one is the update from the Windows Vista. It is Windows 7. You know, this Windows is very good, and it sold 100 million copies worldwide in just 6 months. The next one is Windows 8. It is compatible for tablets. Many people didn't like it because the start button is missing. So yeah, there is some doubt to this window. The next one is Windows 10. Microsoft said this is the very last window that they ever created, but I don't know if it's true or not. So there you go, the evolution of Windows that I want to show you. The OS is very important. Then what is the effect of computer to your life? The positive one is it makes work more simple. You can do some other stuff in one thing, but it is a very expensive device that not many people have one. It is increase unemployment if the people is lazy and just playing games all around. So computer is electronic device for sharing and processing data, typically in binary form. We have to think every action that we do because it has an impact towards it. The first computer ever created is used for astronomy and astrology in the Greek island. You can see the picture here. Yeah, the plan for the future is many scientists believe computer can make human healthier, more stronger and more smart. They plan to implemented a chip to your brain to calculate data and to repair the broken cell. So my name is Nanti Rahdian Maulana, and that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Bye.